A wretched morning. This heavy burst of rain gradually moving eastwards, and that rain should be followed by some brighter skies, and sunny spells will develop later on this morning, but the sunny spells will be accompanied by some showers. Also staying very windy this morning. There'll be fresh to strong and locally gale force southerly winds about, although it is actually feeling milder than you would expect. Temperatures are up to around 9 to 12 degrees. For this afternoon, there will be still some showers lingering around. Clouds will be moving into the southwest of the country, bringing overcast conditions to the entire country, and again there'll be fresh to strong winds. Temperatures for this afternoon up to around 10 to 13 degrees. As for this evening, there'll be widespread rain in the early evening. That will clear off to leave just a few showers. High winds again though, with the strong southerly winds up to around gale force in some areas, particularly in the north and west, so there is even a risk of some structural damage this evening. Temperatures are dropping back to around 5 to 8 degrees. And as for tomorrow, there will be sunny spells, but again there will be plenty of heavy showers and staying windy again tomorrow with temperatures of 7 to 9 degrees. That's your latest weather look.
Right, let's have a look at the papers. We'll start with the Times, and its headline is on the north. Sinn Féin leader signals bid to change policy on policing. The paper reports that Sinn Féin President Gerry Adams will today begin the process of changing the party's position on the PSNI.
Adams signals support for the police. That's the front page of the Irish Independent. The paper reveals how Sinn Féin has, for the first time, signalled it is willing to back the North's police force.
The Examiner goes with Adams seeks SF or Sinn Féin support for policing policy shift. The paper reports how Sinn Féin President Gerry Adams will ask party members to support an historic shift on policy with regards to policing in Northern Ireland.
On to the tabloids now, and river rats is the top story on the Star. The report goes on to explain how a young man had his jacket and phone stolen when he dived into the River Liffey to rescue a man.
Excuse me. The Mirror goes with TV Tracy sued over dead dog. He gives details of how Tracy Pickett is being sued by the man who killed her dog in a car crash and who is now claiming the dog damaged his car.
And the Sun leads with Kill JFK. The paper reports that President John F. Kennedy was warned of a sniper attack in Dublin before he visited here.
Finally, the Irish Daily Mail leads with vaccine to cure every strain of flu and says that scientists are on the verge of producing a flu vaccine that works against all major types of the disease.
Now let's go outside to Karen.
Thank you very much, Sinead. Now, if your crow's feet make you cringe, but the thoughts of cosmetic surgery brings a tear to your eye, then we have a safe alternative for you this morning. Sharon Gilmartin from Anu Therapy. Good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning, Karen. How are you?
Tell us about this. Sounds like a miracle product. Explain to us.
We're starting off with Power Peptide Serum. Now, this is an eye gel that you put around the eyes, and it's super hydrating. It contains hyaluronic acid, which will really hydrate the skin. It's a natural occurring ingredient in the skin.
And of course, it's good for wrinkles. What you really need to do is rehydrate the skin constantly.
So we're just massaging this in, and this rehydrates the skin. And when the skin's dehydrated, obviously wrinkles are more evident.
Yeah.
This is something you would use twice a day because it contains arginine, which is a natural muscle relaxant, which is therefore a natural alternative to Botox.
Oh, very
So that
good.
will help to reverse the lines of wrinkles over time.
And of course, you have your salon in Drogheda, but is that something that people can purchase themselves
They
from?
can buy that. This Diva Deva Power Peptide retails at €69. So it's a great eye gel.
Okay.
Now, the real miracle here is the wrinkle reverse.
Yes, tell us what this does. This sounds too good to be true, to be honest.
Right. Instantly, in literally a minute. As I showed you on your hand earlier, I just put a little bit along there, and you can compare one side to the other.
That's it.
And
It's unbelievable, especially because you'd have such deep creases in your hands anyway.
We've put the wrinkle reverse just along this crease here, and you can see it's almost disappeared compared to this side here.
It's really plumped out the skin and smoothed it out.
Absolutely.
Right, put some on Angela there and we'll take a look.
So you only put on the size of a grain of rice on the area. The less you use, the better. And it'll tighten up the skin. Just massage it in gently. This can actually be used anywhere. I'm just choosing to use it under the eye area. You can use it on the nasolabial lines here, between the brows here, any lines on the forehead, and it'll just dissipate the lines.
Is there anyone it's not suitable for, Sharon?
No, it can be used by anybody.
Really?
And very natural products that's in it, so it's quite okay. It just takes 1 minute to take effect, and the effect lasts all day, about 8 hours. So wonderful for a night out, New Year's Eve or something like that.
But that's it. Or if there was a wedding coming up, just say Angela was the mother of the bride or something.
Exactly.
And then can you apply makeup over it?
You can put makeup on over. You just wait at least 1 minute to 2 minutes to let it dry in completely. And from once it's dried in completely, you can apply your makeup as normal.
That's absolutely fantastic. So tell us, the serum was about how much?
The eye gel that you use underneath is €69,
and how
whereas
much
the
for
wrinkle
this?
reverse is €55 retail. We are the first clinic in Ireland to actually stock this. It's direct in from the States.
Oh, wow.
So clients can buy this online, anewtherapy.com. They can log onto our website and buy it online, or drop into the salon if they're...
And what about, like, obviously it's good for quick fixes around the eyes and mouth. Anything for the neck? Is it, because obviously
it can be used all over the entire face. It's like a whole non-surgical facelift for the face.
Great.
You can see there now with Angela's eyes.
Yeah,
if you compare one eye to the other, you can clearly see that the little piece I put on the upper brow area has gently lifted the brow. You see how this is more raised than this. This is a droopier brow here, and you can see how
definitely
the lines
smoother
under the eyes are completely smooth compared to the other side. You know,
That's
and
incredible.
Certainly it's like a brow lift.
Yeah.
Natural alternative.
And Angela, how does it feel? Do you have any sensation at all?
Just a little tight. That's okay.
Just a little tight. Would it be suitable if you do have very dry skin, though, typically? You know, because, I mean, you can still use it. You're not going to feel like your face is cracked all day long.
Unlike other brands, there's other brands out there that are very alkaline and they're very drying. This isn't alkaline at all, so it's very natural. Our skin is naturally acidic, so it is naturally pH balanced, so it doesn't dehydrate the skin, unlike some other brands that are out there that contains albumin. Albumin is like egg white, which dries into the skin and leaves a very hard, tight feeling and uncomfortable. So the kind of tightness that's felt along the skin dissipates after a little while and it feels natural and normal on the
We're
skin.
going to be ordering in VATs. Do you know that?
Yeah.
We all need a bit of that.
Fantastic, I know that for sure.
Thank you very much, Sharon Gilmore from Annie Fletcher. Thank you very much. And Angela, you're a new woman. You have to do the other eye now. Thanks very much for coming into us. Now, coming up after the break, we'll be meeting the inspirational slimmers who've lost a staggering 15 stone between them. Join us for that after the break.